This last one is new, and I'm excited to perform it because I feel like it applies to a lot of people in here. It's about somebody really beautiful, and it's called Narcissus Isn't Dead. They say he shrunk himself into his self-obsession. Autumn leaf crumpled next to his catastrophe of a life. They say his bastard beauty was to blame. They say he is a warning. But Narcissus isn't dead, and he isn't who you think he was. Narcissus Sunrise shakes herself awake every morning and paints her eyes with colors of confidence. She glimmers in the poverty-spotted bathroom mirror and picks her short mane of natural hair to pinpoint perfection. And she takes 1,000 selfies to prove that she is ready for 10th grade and she is beautiful, and she uploads every one. Narcissus goes downstairs to 100 years of homophobic ignorance, screaming with the voice of her father that she won't ever get a man if she doesn't stop dressing like a goddamn lesbian. Narcissus goes outside to 1,000 years of meticulous molecule mixed intolerance, screeching at her like the car horns as she crosses the street. Narcissus holds her head high, but will only ever look herself in the eye because she is the only one worth the trouble. Narcissus is goddamn gorgeous, and no, she is not dead. I spoke to Narcissus just yesterday, wearing star-sprinkled tights simply soaked in galaxies, wearing star-shattered height simply cluttering violent violet veins with the dust of nebulas, with eons of exact elegance to account for, and doing every second goddamn glorious justice. Every passerby looks at us the same way humans must look at the Andromeda galaxy that is insignificant, unimportant, not a part of any relevant existence. See, Narcissus and I hovered directly above these tiny orbits and snapped photos of our stellar cellular brilliance, and we looked at the cameras in the eye, hearing their incessant whispers of ignorance the same way the moon must have heard Sandra Bullock's terrified heartbeat, and wasn't that a kind of terrible fucking movie anyway? The point is, I have paper proof. Narcissus still blazes with celestial brilliance, and no, Narcissus is not dead. Narcissus passed me on the train just this morning. They had purple stripes weather-beaten into the side of their wheelchair, and wrinkles weather-beaten into the lines of their hand, and their name weather-beaten into the gleam of their grin. That's how I knew it was Narcissus. The other clue was the shiny purple iPhone that held their gaze as they posed for another selfie, like a Greek reflection pool. See, they say Narcissus loved his beauty too much, but what they didn't tell you is that they called him ugly first. They called him broken. They called him dirty. They called him queer. People wanted to own him, and he told them to fuck off. None of them were getting their power structure paws on his gay ass. None of them had the right to love his love, and he always had the right to say no. We all always have the right to say no, and in a system that categorizes unlovable bodies as always available, that wasn't something they wanted to hear, so they called him insufferable. Said he died looking into a mirror, said we better not end up the same way, said if our bodies are too broken, are too brown, are too queer, or too fat, then we better step away from the selfies, or we'll suffer the same consequences. They said that they killed our confidences, but let me tell you that they lied. Narcissus is right now held in the hearts of this very audience, feeding the revolutionary fire of self-love, and Narcissus is goddamn gorgeous. Narcissus is standing in front of you and spitting words into its microphone, telling you to look in the fucking mirror, because listen, we are all goddamn gorgeous.